YouTube, hello, welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. We're gonna finish up Rusty Bucket Bay today. And yeah, looking forward to playing a little bit more. We've got some, I think just 4 jiggies left to get. Obviously, we've still got like 60 music notes to find too. I'm less worried about the music notes, honestly. We'll see if I end up regretting that, but as of right now. Appreciate y'all tuning back in. Hope you're excited for some more Banjo-Kazooie. I hope I don't, make a fool of myself, but we've got 4 jiggies left to go. One of them obviously is going to be the Jinjos. I don't know if there's a Mumbo on this world, to be honest, because I haven't seen the big old skull yet, but we'll see. I'm sure I know there's one jiggy that's locked behind that, that crane up there, so we're going to head there next. Scared the crap out of me. I wonder if these windows are breakable. So yeah, the windows are breakable. Ah! That means I'm gonna have to check all of those windows. Ugh. Yep, sure am. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Woo! Oh, this is where the whistle code was. Man, that would have been good to know in the last episode. That's okay, though. All right, so let's see. This was the TNT. Oh, there are. See, they're little switches is the word I was looking for, by the way. Toll 8. We do have to shoot eggs into those tolls. I remember that. But let's try hitting this switch first and see what happens. Easy enough. There's a shock jump to get back up here. Let's go ahead and shoot 8 eggs into this. What does that do it for us? Oh, it's Jinjo. There you go, Jinjo number 3. We're cruising. I actually remembered to save state this time after the unfortunate mishap of Mad Monster Mansion that will never be spoken of again. All right, let's check toll 6 here. I think this is just gonna take us over to the other crane, but we'll take the shortcut. Okay, camera. Turn, 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 turn. There we go. Nice and slow. There we go. Looks like we can sneak in here. Take a peek. Ow. All right, we're up to 71 music notes now. That's one way to take care of it. Oh, nice. I'll take an extra life. I was kind of hoping that was going to be a jiggy, but that's okay. This level is so involved, man. There's so much like little nooks and crannies to hide in. It's fascinating. This is definitely one of the most like interesting levels that I've played in Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie. I will say that the 2 jiggies that we got, it does not go over to the other crane. That's interesting. The 2 jiggies that I got in this stage that were like really tough, I think are probably 2 of the hardest jiggies I've had to get as somebody who's played Banjo-Tooie. I don't think that was necessarily a bad thing, but I can see that if some players like are irritated by that, I could definitely understand why, because it feels like a I don't want to say like a spike in difficulty necessarily, but it's just kind of not been the theme of the jiggies you've had to get so far. And I'm probably overanalyzing it, to be fair, but like it just feels like that was very off the beaten path, so to speak. Doesn't look like there's a real reason to be in here either. Just a couple of music notes, no Jinjo, opportunity for some health, but we don't need that, so we're not gonna do it. Grab the few music notes and just boogie, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I like the stage. It's definitely an interesting level, but I can definitely see people hating this one. To put it mildly, I can see people not liking this one. Oh, and this middle one, you go into the middle here. Let's see what's in here.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, okay. I was like, okay. Oh, there's Jinjo in here. Where you at? Oh, there it is. Excellent. We got Jinjo number 4. Still no Jiggies yet this episode. We've only been recording for like 10 minutes, so it's not been like that long, but just surprised. Usually these roll by pretty quick. Anyway, it goes back to kind of like my point with this stage too. It's like an every nook and cranny type of stage, you know what I mean? Which is very interesting. Mad Monster Mansion had that too, where like you had to jump into a whole bunch of windows and stuff, but it wasn't like too much. Where this one, like there's windows, there's those crates we just went into, the smokestacks, like that section with the fans. It's just very interesting how like involved this area is compared to the other stages in Banjo-Kazooie rather. Let's head over to the other crane, and I bet you the other crane probably lifts that Jiggy off the lifts that cage off of the Jiggy. Oh, and I did forget to actually go to this too, so we should probably do that too. The thing that the TNT box opened. Let's take a peek. A lot of eggs. Who dares enter Boss Boombox Hold? I've hidden my jigsaw. You'll never get it. I believe you, but you're awfully slow. I've decided to go with the very popular fart method. Can't get me. Ah, there's 2 now. I'm guessing you can only fight this thing with eggs, so I'm trying to be careful with my egg supply here. There's 2 small ones now. Unless you can hit them with like regular attacks. But you can. Pretty safe to say the beak's a little bit stronger. So maybe the fart method wasn't the answer, but you know what? I had fun. All right, down goes the box. Arg! You splintered me. Take this. I didn't want it, really. Well, sad. All right, well, thanks. Well, that was fun. So again, though, that was just a fun fight, right? Like that's interesting. Something that some of the other stages really didn't have, except for like I guess a couple of them did, right? Like Treasure Trove Cove had a had like a pseudo boss. I forgot about that. That seems unfair. Oh god, now I have to collect all the Jiggies again, dude. Or the Jinjos. Oh, that's so annoying. I gotta use save points, man. This is my only complaint going back to this game again, is like having to lose all of the collectibles and you still lose your resources on top of it is a stupid game mechanic. Like just a dumb. I'm so glad that we've evolved past this in video games, because like having to go back and do all the collectibles again has got to be one of the worst mechanics in video games that was from like the 80s and 90s. Just absolutely ridiculous. But I will go back and collect everything again, or as much as I can. I'm probably not going to get all the music notes, to be honest with you. I'm just going to go for the last couple Jiggies and get the Jinjos that we collected already, get the Jinjos back. All right, I did find another breakable window, so we're going to fly in here really quick and see what's inside. Hopefully there's actually something inside here, and it's not just an empty area like the last couple were. There is a Jiggy in here. How would one get in there? Can you break the door? Yep. You know what, honestly? Go for it. There we go. All right, this is Jiggy number 8. So there's only one more Jiggy. That means Mumbo's certainly not here. Because the last Jiggy that we're looking for is in the little crane section. So I'll actually head over there now, because then the last Jiggy that we have to get is the Jinjos. So hopefully we can just jump on top here, go across the crane real quick. And then we'll be able to get the last Jiggy before we have to go get the Jinjo Jiggy. You know, and just as I was like, I do want to point out that like when I complain about the game mechanics specifically, I'm not talking about like the stage in particular. Because again, I do think that this stage has been like, I think interesting is the best way to put it, right? Because the difficulty spike, so to speak, for this one has been a little bit higher than I would have otherwise anticipated. Which again is not a big deal. Like that's just the game, right? So I'm fine with that. But when I'm talking about like losing collectibles and stuff like losing all of that stuff, like the Jinjos and the music notes and having to recollect that while you still lose all of your eggs that you used, or you lose all your gold feathers that you used. You know, if they restocked you after that and allowed you to like traverse the world like normal, I think I'd be fine with it. But like having to recollect a whole bunch of, I just used all my eggs, right? Like I'm not gonna get all those back, right? Unless I go back down there, which that boss, so to speak, certainly has respawned. Like, so you can't just like run, I could just run down there and like collect all the eggs and stuff, but I have to drop the explosive again, which means I'd have to go across that crane. It's like, it's a lot of unnecessary bloat and backtracking, which Tooie was bad for too, for what it's worth. And possibly worse in some cases subjectively. But like, it's definitely a game design that I'm glad is gone, to put it mildly. Oh, we're timed. Okay, we're timed. Got it. Nice. Jiggy number 9, which means all we have to do now is find, I believe there was 2 more Jinjos that we needed in total, or was it only 1? No, because the green one was over there. I already picked up the one that was underwater, which was the pink one. There was the orange one was over by the other crane, and then there was one, so I only needed 1 more Jinjo. So hopefully this won't take too long, but obviously, you know, with this game, who knows? I will have to peruse around. This is the first stage that I can remember, at least. This is the first stage that I recall where Mumbo wasn't here, or wasn't there. Like, it's just all Banjo. Interesting. I am gonna drop this TNT again, just in case I need the eggs, because I don't even think I have enough right now to activate both poles, and I don't. And I do need to get over to that right side, and I don't recall seeing a way over there otherwise. You know what I just realized, too? I remember there was a little, where we unlocked the Freezeezy Peak, there was a little area that we couldn't get into. I wonder if the little alligator from Bubble Gloop Swamp, I think that was the name of it. I may have said that wrong. I apologize. I wonder if the little alligator can fit through that little circle. I bet you that's probably what they expect you to do. Alrighty, there's Jinjo number 4. We've got 1 more Jinjo to get. Ow. And then we'll be all done with Rusty Bucket Bay. I imagine it has something to do with the shark area over here, because I didn't really look in this area very well. Hey, I think it has to do with the shark area. I am going to make a save point. I'm just going to be transparent, y'all. I'm not going to lose this again over messing up with Snacker here. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Gotta admit, that feels pretty good. All right, so we've gotten all 10 Jiggies here. We already know of the overworld one, which I don't think I have to re-unlock. That would be kind of wild. Grab that Jiggy real quick, and then we're off to try to figure out how to unlock the next one. I think I want to try to get that that open area that I was talking about. This is from like episodes ago, like a long time ago. So if y'all haven't like tuned into the original episode where we found that little hole in the wall, I think that's probably likely going to be another Cheeto location. And I bet you that's probably where most of them are, is that kind of like, or they're rather like they're locked like that. Just because it makes the most sense to me. That doesn't mean it's true, but. Like I said, this was a very interesting level. I actually enjoyed this one. It's just a, again, weird things in that stage compared to like some of the other ones. Okay. So we're gonna head back out to the other area, which I actually don't even remember where that hole is, to be honest with you. All the way down there, let's go. Gotta tell you, it's nice to have my air bubbles go down in a normal amount of time now. So I imagine, yeah, this has gotta be it, right? This has gotta be it. Yep, perfect. Bam. Oh. Jiggy number 9 for Gruntilda's lair. Anything else up here that we need to do? Looks like we can go up those steps. So let's just go up those steps. Need 640 music notes. Good news, I have 759. That's something. I'm out of eggs. Okay. Actually looks like the overworld a little bit. Well, we haven't talked to you in ages. Gruesome Gruntilda's favorite Oop. This poor guy called Dirty Birdie was her first and only boyfriend. When she was younger, Grunty used to have a greasy warthog as a pet. Gruesome Gruntilda's favorite pastime is bursting boils. Ew. Ew. So something inside this next stage then likely comes over here then. Which this next stage is not unlocked. I imagine this has got to be that one that we found earlier, right? The, what was it called? Click Clock Wood, I think it was called. I think that was the name. But clearly we're not supposed to be here just yet. Let's go ahead. Ooh, wait. That we can climb up. There we go. There we go. Ooh, another music note door, and we don't have enough to open that one. That concerns me. Oh God, if they make me go back and collect all the music notes for like the other stages, I'm gonna be very sad. What is this? Ah, see, okay, nice. So now we can actually put the jiggies into that puzzle. We couldn't do that before. I think that was by the swamp stage too, so that works out because I wanted to head back that way anyways. Let's go up here and see what's through this area. Ooh, we'll take that. Oh, this is just a shortcut back out. Okay, nice. Okay, so I think we just have to head towards the swamp area, which we're gonna do. I think that's the way out right there. How is the water not coming through this area? All right, so let's backtrack towards the swamp area, which I think is closer to the beginning. So we'll just take the cauldron back, wherever the cauldron is. It's somewhere around here. There it is. There she is. Hop in that. There you go. And then what we'll do is I will try to collect as many like resources as I can, obviously, because we need to replenish our eggs. But I do want to try and see if we can find the way into that small hole. Also, I'm actively aware that like the things that the good sister is telling us very likely has relevance. So I'm interested to see kind of what they're gonna do with it, but we'll wait and see. I don't want to speculate. That's probably up this this slope here. I'm very bad with this overworld. I'm not very good at remembering kind of the direction that we're supposed to be going here. That way was up to like the desert area, so I don't think that's it. So it's got to be somewhere up here. No, this was the desert area. I was mistaken. Maybe it's the other way then. All right, is this where the swamp is? Yes. All right, so if memory serves, that's where we went to unlock the stage for Freeze Easy Peak. So I want to try to Bubble Goop Swamp. I was actually close. Swamp. I was actually close. So let's go find Mumbo again, which I could not tell you where he's at, but I will try my best to find him. And then let's try to, oh, I remember, he's locked up, like, up there somewhere. I honestly can't believe that this didn't cross my mind when I came here to begin with. Because this area literally shows you that you have to, like, be that small in order to get into holes like that. So you would have thought that that would have, like, maybe clicked, but it did not. All right. Let's turn ourselves into a little alligator. And let's head back out of the stage with our alligator friend. As long as Mumbo doesn't yell at us, that's probably gonna be the right answer. Oh, you know what? It's gonna be closed off again, isn't it? No? Good. Yep. Yep. Well, let me guess, is it Cheeto? Sure is. Can't believe it. Cheeto, Bear, and Bird have found once more. Another spell they get. If one more page I see you turn, then Grunty shall Cheeto burn. Dang. Nasty witches, so code I shall tell. Enter blue eggs on Sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove. Blue eggs. So very likely that's going to be very similar to the code that we put in for red feathers, and it's going to hopefully double our blue egg count, which would also hopefully replenish our blue eggs because Lord, I could use them. But let's head to Treasure Trove Cove. We'll put the password in and yeah. All right, we're in the castle. Let's go ahead and put in the code, which is blue eggs, as soon as we take out this crab. 200 eggs are now yours. Now 200 is maximum 2. That lousy cheat for extra eggs won't help bear and chicken legs. Ha 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 ha. That's where we're gonna call it for today, folks. I appreciate you tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. We finished up Rusty Bucket Bay. I think the Click Clock Wood's got to be one of the last stages, though, because I feel like we're running up against the maximum amount of jiggies that I would expect in a game like this. I figured it's probably 100, and we're already at 89. So yeah, I figured this is probably the last stage because it's going to be 10 more jiggies there. And I think we probably have one more in Gruntilda's Overworld, which will be a witch switch inside of Click Clock Wood. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe for more content. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed the series. And yeah, we probably only have a couple more episodes left, so I hope you all enjoyed the journey. And we'll see you again in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye!